The least expensive path of entry into the world of BMW ownership is the BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe. And for the latest model year, it gets refreshed looks, a revised and updated cabin space, and a bit more power. Those are all the ingredients of a typical refresh, and they serve the 2025 BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe well. Still not a coupe though, despite what BMW calls it. Regardless, it's a fun option served up at a price designed to give folks their first taste of all things BMW. Body style name confusion aside, BMW has done a nice job updating the exterior style of this fastback 2 Series sedan. It's a little longer, a little taller, but the wheelbase still stands at 105.1 inches. BMW applies its M Sport design features as standard kit. This means you'll find blacking exterior trim and large lower intakes up front. There's an embossed 2 in the Hofmeister kink, and starting March of 2025, you can option on the illuminated versions of those kidney grills. The more aggressive M235 xDrive Gran Coupe adds a different grille design, blacked out mirror caps, and quad exhaust outlets. 18-inch alloy 975M wheels are standard, but you can spec on up to 19s, and BMW also offers a choice between all-season, summer, and high-performance tires. In the cabin, the big news is the fresh display tech, which has trickled down from more expensive models in the family. You get a 10.3-inch digital gauge cluster that cozies up to a 10.7-inch central display. Paired with BMW's iDrive 9 tech, you've got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as standard wireless charging to go along with it. Wires are clearly for chumps nowadays. A few other nice standard features include the heated front seats and 12-speaker Harman Kardon sound system. If you want to get fancier, you can spec massagers for the front seat and a head-up display. There's a front-wheel drive version coming later on next year, but to start, the 2 all-wheel drive variants will make it to market first. Power is provided by a 2-liter turbocharged engine, and it's sent to the wheels via a 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox. On the 228 xDrive Gran Coupe, engine output is rated at 241 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque, with that torque peak arriving from 1,500 up to 4,000 RPM. Jump to the M235 though, and you're rewarded with 312 horsepower. Peak torque remains the same. Paddle shifters are standard on the M235 and optional on the 228 if you get the M Sport package. BMW quotes a 0 to 60 mph time of 5.8 seconds for the 228, while the 235 is much quicker with a time of 4.7 seconds. The first 2 models to go on sale, as I said earlier, will be the all-wheel drive 228 and M235. Later on in 2025, BMW will roll out the less expensive front-wheel drive 228. Which will start at $40,775. The 228 xDrive starts at $42,775. That much sportier M235 xDrive jumps way up, as you'd guess, to start at $50,675. To help justify its price jump, besides the extra power, it also has M-specific tuning on the adaptive suspension, a mechanical front diff lock, more aggressive transmission tuning, massive front brakes, sports seats, an M steering wheel, and then a few available option packages to crank things up a few more notches. It's not a full-on M car, of course, but it would make for a great daily driver that's entertaining enough when you want to take the long, winding way home.